Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And it's a bunch formation. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Running with purpose. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position there.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He'll take a deep shot here. And is intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That gain sets up a third down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And the Knowles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time. Trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Will he score here? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the important point after attempt. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget, the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
to the floor to save offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He shreds the tackle. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Seminoles are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Caught near the sticks. It's low. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And now another deep ball here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the toss play now, running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. but someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Breaking through defenders.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll take a deep shot. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The DB is backing off from the line now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded up near the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a shotgun run call. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
Here we go.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Three guys up front, line up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got refusing to be stopped on this play. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Noles. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pitch play to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll run it here. That's the spin move. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Handoff to the back. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Breaks free. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Let's go.
Direct snap to the back. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Ready, break.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Moves.
Quarterback keeps the football, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Running back with the football. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ready up.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
3:25.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the offense will just take a knee. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
On the ready.
Important second down play coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, and he'll take a sack on the final play of the game, but they walk out with the W. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.